What's going on, Raider Nation? It's your boy, Mikey Raider, and I'm wearing the Santa hat because I was making some videos for my other channel, and I should put on Raider gear, but I'm feeling some sort of way about our team. But hey, that's a story for another day. I just want to remind everybody, I forgot that the Raiders are playing on Monday night, so I might try to do a live stream and hang out and watch the game with you all. I am not going to drink alcohol. I'm not going to do that again. I do not like when I do that. Even if I make $50 or $100, it's not worth it because I feel like shit for 3 days. My body can't handle it. But I'm thinking about making a live stream where we all could watch the Raider game together. So I'm going to give you guys a quick little bit of a game preview from my perspective right now on what to expect and see from this week's game. But first off, please do me a favor. It's Christmas time. Please hit that thumbs up, that like, that subscribe button. Consider becoming a member of the channel for a couple of dollars for early content and exclusive content coming very, very soon. And I'm going to start having a weekly podcast on this channel again, and that's coming very, very soon. And you guys will get some benefits by being a member of the channel. And if you feel like donating, support, buying me a Christmas gift, buying me a coffee for a couple of bucks, I have donation portals down below. Venmo, PayPal, CashApp, I believe is all down below. Hit me up there. I also do cameos. If you'd like a shout out, whether it be as Mikey Raider or myself or my actor self or whatever it may be, I have cameos available. I'll sing Christmas songs. I'll talk shit about the Raiders, the Broncos, the Chiefs, whatever you want me to do. I'll sell my shit. I'll sell my soul to make a few dollars on Cameo. All the ways to support me is down below. But other than that, I love you guys, and I hope this video finds you all in good spirits, good health, and in good life. The holidays are tough. A lot of people are lonely. But it's okay. We got the draft in 2025 to look forward to. The #1 pick, baby! Shadur Sanders! Woo! We'll talk a lot more about that later. Oof. That pick scares the living hell out of me. To be a competitive franchise, or like a competent franchise is what I should have said. I don't know if we ever will be. But hey, the Raiders are on the Tankathon. We're all doing the Tankathon. And now the Raiders are facing the Atlanta Falcons, who are like 6-6 or 6-7. They're vying technically for the playoffs, maybe a wild card. They're still in the hunt. They got Kirk Cousins that hasn't been playing well, but he throws the ball a ton. They got Bijan Robinson, who can handle some stuff. And they got Drake London. And this week again, we got Jacoby Myers with a little bit of an ankle injury, but he'll probably play. We got Alexander Madison apparently going to come back and play, but how much? Because Sincere McCormick has been looking better than any running back we've had this season. Zamir White officially went on IR, so that closed out his season. And boy, that season, there was so much promise with Zamir White. Well, there's a lesson, Raider Nation. You got a franchise running back, and you guys try to save a few $1 million. How did that fare? Oh, but we got Sincere McCormick now, Mikey. Yeah, go fuck yourself, okay? But I do like the promise of Sincere McCormick making a name for himself, and instead of being on the practice squad, he'll probably definitely be a part of this team next year as a third option or a backup option. I don't foresee Madison on the team much longer. We have to get some other running backs in here, and we got to change it all up. That being said, I believe Aiden O'Connell is going to try to give it a go with a bone bruise and a contusion. But he looked like ash last week. He was getting pummeled and hit, and he's like a poor man's Derek Carr. Whenever the pressure is coming, he is going to break down. And I don't know if it's useful to play Aiden O'Connell this week. Because if we are trying to tank, maybe that's why they're playing Aiden O'Connell. Because they feel he's so injured that, he'll play so bad at least half of the game. But, man, if they're putting him to get injured and not looking at the future with Aiden O'Connell as a very good backup for the next couple seasons. But, hey, they're competitive. They are players. They want to play. Aiden O'Connell gives us the best chance to win. But I think they should look at other players. I think they should look at Ritter for this week. And then the next couple weeks, Chase. I keep forgetting his name, man. The undrafted free agent quarterback. Chase Daniel, is that his name? Sorry. But hey, it is what it is. And then if Aiden O'Connell does go out there, man, good luck. Take care of yourself. Hopefully it doesn't get worse. But you're going to be less stable than you were last week. And yeah, I just have my concerns about the coaching decisions by Antonio Pierce. And I want to remind everybody, go back and watch my last video where I went live last week. There's a lot of good talk about Antonio Pierce. And then I talk about Max Crosby. And I really get into detail. And a lot of people go, man, the episode was really long, but man, I learned a lot. I was on my brain was really working that day. So please go back and watch that video after I do the post-game review. I talk about Max Crosby, Antonio Pierce, and all the decisions that are being made and why or why not he should be fired. And I talk about why or why not Max should be traded or not. I think you guys would get a kick out of watching that video. If I have the time, I'll cut up those segments. They're probably like 25, 30 minutes each. And then maybe I'll make a separate video in the coming weeks. But hey, check it out on my last live video. I think you guys will enjoy that. Again, there's nothing really to talk about with this game because I don't think the Raiders are trying to win. Well, of course they are, but they don't care if they lose. So it's like a 50-50. But we've been competitive. We have been. And our defense is actually a fantasy football defense that's been scoring, 6 to 9 points every week. So the defense is actually looking better with all the injuries. It's pretty intense. And we're going to see a lot of young players coming in and out. And, our offensive scheme, they're testing things for next year. Whether it be Scott Turner and his dad, Norv Turner, they're testing things. Same thing with the defensive coordinator, Patrick Graham. But he's made the defense simple again because of all the injuries. And it seems like when Patrick Graham makes the defense more simple, they play better. Because there's no constraints. And that's what seems to happen at the end of every season the last 2 or 3 years. Now, Antonio Pierce's coaching should be getting better. His game management, his game decisions, and, the feel of the game, the excitement, the hype, who's on a roll. I don't think that has been happening with Antonio Pierce. He seems to take field goals at every opportunity and, just try to stay in the game, and we're trying not to lose. And it's just, in my opinion, it's proof that he doesn't want to make the wrong choice publicly, and he doesn't want to feel the heat after that choice, good or bad. He just wants to, I have to be a coach. This is an opportunity where normally we should kick a field goal, stay in the game. So I'm going to kick a field goal. Even though momentum's on our side, we got young players, we're down by 11 points. I don't care. We're going to kick a field goal and see what happens. Even though our defense has been sucking, they drive it down the field every time. I'm going to put it on my defense. I don't know. I don't like it. And again, you watch that video where I talk about whether Antonio Pierce should be fired or not. Daniel Carlson should have a good game this week. So if you need a kicker last minute for fantasy lineups, I don't think you can do worse than Daniel Carlson. Because he the next 3 or 4 weeks, if you're in the playoffs in fantasy, he's going to be kicking a lot of field goals for the Raiders. Because we got, 4 games left? Let's be honest. How many touchdowns? We're not scoring more than 20 points a game. So how many touchdowns are we literally going to have, especially with an injured Aiden O'Connell, a backup Desmond Ridder, maybe one touchdown a game? So there's going to be a lot of field goals in the next 3 or 4 weeks with Daniel Carlson. So, pick that dude up into your lineup. But that being said, people are like, what about Brock Bowers? Should I use Brock Bowers? Well, in this game versus the Atlanta Falcons, with a hobbled Aiden O'Connell who's going to have to throw the ball quick AF, it's going to go to Brock Bowers. It's going to go to Jacoby Myers in the slot. But don't expect some major big plays by Tucker Kraft. Trey Tucker, excuse me. But don't expect a 300-yard game by Aiden O'Connell. Don't expect it. We're just going to play not to lose. We're going to run the ball, even though we'll probably be down by like 12 points at halftime. We're still going to run the ball a lot and not go for the deep balls or whatever. We're going to take our shots here and there, but they won't take the shots like at the 50-yard line. They'll take it at the 30. Get it from behind. They don't want to take it at the 50, and I don't know. I got a lot of issues with this team, and I don't see it much positive. But I'll leave it at that. But hey, let me give the prediction for this week's game. And I just want to remind everybody, if you feel like, hopefully I can live stream it and hang out with you guys. But if not, I'll be a Twitter warrior going on Twitter. So hit me up there and I'll give you all my insight on the game if I'm not live streaming with you guys. But the Raiders lose to the Atlanta Falcons. But it might be a closer game than people think. Because again, we are tanking, but we're trying to make it look respectable. And we have a team that can win some games down the stretch. But technically, I don't believe some of the people want to win those games because it might hurt our team. But is this a game we could win if we were going all out? We definitely would be right in there, as we proved with Kansas City. Kirk Cousins is going to make his mistakes. I hope the Raiders blitz Kirk Cousins a lot. And if he beats us off of the blitz, so be it. If we lose, it's fine. But you know what? I hope we blitz a lot. We do some plays and stuff like that. And I hope Max Crosby doesn't play every single down. I hope that dude comes off the field every once in a while to get some rest, because I just worry about an injury to the stud of our team. And I don't know his stats this year, to be quite honest with you. Does he have more than 10 sacks? Is he trying to get a record or something? I don't know. Does he have bonuses in his contract? I don't know. Also, some players might be playing for bonuses, so that'll be interesting to watch around the NFL. But the Raiders lose to the Atlanta Falcons. We're probably going to be in it till the fourth quarter, like every past four games. And then game management decisions will be stupid, and we'll kick field goals, and we'll punt the ball on 4th and 1, or whatever the case may be, you know. And then I posted a video on Twitter of the referees shaving yards and flags versus the Raiders in Kansas City. There's proof from another creator or content creator, and I posted the link to that video on my Twitter. Go check it out. It's eye-opening, to say the least, at how the referees shave yards versus the Raiders. There was an instant where Sincere McCormick dove 1.5 yards beyond the line of scrimmage and got a first down, and then they put the ball 1 yard behind the line of scrimmage, when even the announcer said, "Oh, they got a big first down." And it was obvious to everybody watching that it was a first down. But then they put it behind to the 1 yard line. And then I noticed that Antonio Pierce didn't throw the flag for a review. It was obvious to everybody except Antonio Pierce. Now the Raiders go for it like on 4th and 1 or 1.5 or wherever they put the ball, and we got stuffed. And there was a timeout right before that by Kansas City. And then there was another play before that where they called a flag and there was no penalty. It was really interesting to watch. But the Raiders lose to the Atlanta Falcons 24-13. Raiders lose to the Falcons 24-13. All right, Raider Nation. I love y'all. Stay happy, stay healthy, stay blessed, stay Raider. Hopefully you have a good, beautiful Christmas. Hopefully I can live stream on Monday. But if not, I'll make another video next week. Maybe I'll go live and we'll hang out and talk. But I love y'all. And thanks for sticking with me. I appreciate you. Y'all are my real fam. Even if you don't like my opinions or my takes, I thank you for raidering with me. And you know what that means. But I hate the phrase, Raider gonna Raider. Raiders are gonna Raider. Love y'all. Merry Christmas. Ho, ho, hoes are what I need in my bedroom every night at 9 p.m. Some Raiderette hoes. My anaconda gut want coming if you do want my cum. I love y'all.